even 0.05% of our budget. But for NGOs, it's vital because it allows us to do important work, to promote freedom, democracy, the rule of law, property rights, to encourage trade and facilitate the integration between ourselves that we most desperately need. So what must we do? First, we have to develop infrastructure. I want us today to leave here and never say Africa has to invest in infrastructure. Never. And let's identify the areas and set specific quantifiable targets. In Cameroon, if we have 210 kilometers of road, every year let's create 1,500 kilometers. So we need to move away from the broad generalizations. This also usually comes from the United Nations and the World Bank. We need economic transformation. No. If we need to invest in infrastructure, then we should be quantifying it. How much roads do you need green energy? Prioritizing energy and transportation. 60% of people have access to electricity, but 60 don't have access to regular electricity. This means we have to destigmatize the debate because we're told in the West that, if you think about climate change, you're a leftist, etc. No. In Cameroon, 200,000 households, for example, have access to climate change. Although less than 2% of Africa's energy comes from renewable energy sources like wind and solar, it is growing. So we have to ensure that when we talk about energy again, we're prioritizing energy that works based on the context. In cities, it will be hydro. In decentralized areas, in rural parts of the country, we can use solar and wind. Why not have a mix? What's this focus on coal, on nuclear, on hydroelectric? There's the sun, it's hot in Africa, it will become hotter. Let's use it. We have to invest in a digital infrastructure. This means that we have to look about bringing down internet costs. It's not about simply making internet accessible anymore. No, internet is expensive. People in Africa spend between 15 to 20%, in some countries up to 25%. So we have to ensure that we make internet a commodity that's accessible to everyone, because everybody needs it. Finally, we have to strengthen institutions and governance. That goes without saying. Digitization means that no money shouldn't be touching hands, at the port or in government offices. We should encourage digitization so that we minimize corruption. If a service costs 1,500 or if a service costs $50, people should be making that payment electronically so that nobody has a way